I'm Tim Cameron from Franklin, Tennessee. I drive unfinished business built by me at TC Racing. Unfinished business, the buggy I'm going to race this year. You know, I raced it last year in 2016. It's pretty rare for me to keep something 2 years in a row, but it'd be pretty cool to come into this season already seat time, ready to go. I'll tell you a little bit about it. It's a 434 motor, small block Gen 1 Chevrolet, Power Glide, straight drive SCS case, Pro Rock Dana 80s front and rear. You know, they come up with this axle. Instead of like a junkyard Dana 80, the Pro Rock's got a whole lot more ground clearance to the bottom. Run an Overson C and Knuckle, aluminum hub, trail ready wheels, King shocks. Of course, if you notice in the back here, I did a trail arm style setup, and I've been running it for this will be the third year. This coming year will be the third year, and you know I like it a lot. And other than that, that's pretty much my buggy unfinished business. I got into the sport. I was playing around with stuff when I was 15 to 16. There was a shop in Franklin called Off and On. A guy named Shannon Daniels owned it, and a buddy of mine, Jonathan Jeffers, he had a built Jeep, factory frame, small block Chevrolet, manual transmission, 205, 1 ton, 14 bolt 60. And I used to go to them Telco planes all the time. You know, pretty much loved it. I didn't have my first rig until when I was 16. I got a blue Jeep. It was all 1 ton. I bought it like that. We used to go ride and have a good time. And of course the sport kind of escalated from there. I had my full tube chassis when I was 19. A guy named Brian Cole built the buggy for me. Buggy some of y'all are familiar with, called Fat Girl. And it was 2.5 ton, 502 Ramjet, Atlas transfer case. And it was that's pretty much somewhat I'd say, you know, put me on a map into doing kind of what we do today. And years goes by, raising heck, you know, going out having a good time, getting wild, making crazy videos for everybody to watch and see. And then the racing thing kind of came along. I believe it was either 3rd or 4th year of Southern Rock Racing that I'd gotten into it. And how I'd gotten into it was I went and tried it one time, and all my buddies were starting to do it, you know. So I tried it, you know, I liked it a lot, and ended up placing second that year in a buggy I had called Underrated, a silver single seater. And 2 years ago, I'd raced Showtime 2, won the championship. This past year, I was in unfinished business, won the championship again, and here we are in my 3rd year racing, and I'm gonna do my best to do it again. My driving style, I would describe it as, used to be, I ain't gonna lie, man, I used to be so wild. I would pull up to something, and in my mind, I didn't care if I hurt myself. I don't know why that is, just did not care in the world. I was just plumb buck wild, just didn't matter. And don't get me wrong, that's what people love to see. But now, since everything's kind of went to more of a racing platform and competition, I try to be as competitive as I can, and drive more like, sit on the ragged edge, more of a controlled edge, and be precise. But like this year, Clyde went through 10 races, so we're going to be able to drop 2 events. I plan on driving a good bit harder this year than I did last year, just because if something does happen, I'll be able to drop that race. So that's kind of my goal. What I like about the sport of rock bouncing is I like to build my own stuff, I race my own stuff, I'm able to win my own stuff. You know, every now and then even able to beat my stuff that I've built and sold to other drivers. So at least that proves to somewhat of a point that it's not all buggy, because I bet I've heard that a million times or more my life, you know. But of course, you know, as long as you be successful and win, it pays pretty good at the same time. Everyone stay tuned, come out to the races, watch, go big or go home.